Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Shanice Walker, your life coach and your motivational speaker. I thank you so very much for clicking the button and finding some importance in what I have to say on this channel. Look y'all, I will bring motivation, I will bring inspiration, and I will also from time to time be talking about narcissistic abuse. That is a subject that's kind of touchy for me, but when it is brought up, then I will deliver. It is coming from a single mother of 6 children, myself, that has gone through narcissistic abuse for years. So I feel as if it is my duty. It is my calling. It is my pleasure to help somebody else out, to give somebody else a perspective. There was some things that I had went through, and while I was going through it, I wish that I would have had somebody to let me know, hey, this is what I went through. This is how I got through it, and so on and so forth, you know. But I wanted to talk to you guys really quick today about a Hoover, a narcissistic, excuse me, y'all, I can't talk today. A narcissistic Hoover. Look, it's the holidays, y'all. It is the holidays. We are back around again. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. But a lot of times, this is when narcissistic people, it could be a narcissistic ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, ex-family member. And I said ex-family member because, baby, if you've ever had one of these type of people, and I'm sure you have, if you clicked on this video, then you have, you know, family members can be just as toxic. Family members can be just as toxic, and sometimes you got to cut them off. You got to cut them off. You got to do what's best for you. You got to protect your mental health. You got to protect your well-being. You have to protect your peace when it comes down to these type of people. So here we are in the holidays once again, and like I said, I wanted to speak with you guys about a narcissistic holiday Hoover. Now look, you may not have heard from these people since the discard. You may not have heard from these people since you discarded them or they discarded you, but let me tell you something. They done been out in the streets bashing your name with that good old smear campaign. Baby, they done talked about you so bad. They got people looking at you trying to figure out. They don't even know what to think. Because these people done lied on you. They done made people think that you was a bad parent. You was a bad mother. You was a bad father. You crazy. You got some screws loose. Your elevator don't go all the way up to the top. Baby, they got these people thinking that you a liar, you a thief, and all of the above. Excuse me, y'all. I'm having coffee time as well. But all of the above. I mean, they got these people really looking like, hold up. You said that she or he was this way, but why, when I see them, they're looking this way, acting this way, conducting themselves completely controversy to what you said. So, needless to say, they've got everybody fooled. They got these people thinking that you are crazy. So, after going through that, after going through the discard, after the smear campaign has hit, baby, these people, let me tell you something. These people will swear up and down that they hate you, that they don't like you, they can't stand you. All the while, they are worshiping the ground that you walk on. Let me tell you something. These people are in secret competition with you. These people are watching your every move. They are stalking you. This is all while leading up to the Hoover now. We fixing to bring it all around in a circle. These people are your #1 haters. They supposedly hate you. They don't like you. You're crazy. You got some screws loose. You sick. You need help. You need a therapist. You need all this, all that. These people have smeared your name. Like I said, they can't stand you. But all the while, they are stalking your life. They are watching everything that you do, everybody that you are in contact with. These people will go so far as tapping your phone. They will tap your phone. They will befriend everybody closest to you, and just so that they can bash your name and talk about you bad. Baby, these people are the main ones now that cannot stand you, that do not like you, that just, that hate your guts, that hate your guts. These the people that ain't never got nothing nice to say now. They ain't got nothing nice to say to you. But, oh, baby, when the holidays come rolling around. Now, mind you, it don't take for a holiday to roll around for them to do they grand hoover. But this is when they strike. This is when they strike. When the holidays roll around, and that new supply ain't supplying them like how you did. Baby, they are coming up with fake numbers. They are coming up with fake reasons to try to contact you. And oh my goodness, if you got kids with these people, let me tell you something. They will try to use your children against you. And look, let me say this. This is something that I never could understand. I could never understand a person that swears to be so big and grandiose, and they've got all these people that love them, and they are so over whatever y'all had going on. They are so over it. They don't care for you. They don't like you. Everything that went on, and you know, just everything that they do. But when it comes down to being a adult, when it comes down to co-parenting, oh my goodness, they act as if, and it's not even an act. Let me just say that. It's not an act. It's not an act. These people really, truly, deep down, hate you at this point. They hate you so much, yes, that they watch you like a hawk. But they really, truly, deep down, cannot stand the fact that you have moved on with your life, and that you are a bigger and better version of yourself. They cannot stand that whenever you left them, you have not needed them. You have not reached out to them for anything. Baby, let me tell you something. That's the worst nightmare for a narcissistic person. That is a nightmare, to have grade A supply that has discarded them and has moved on to bigger and better in their life. Let me tell you something. If you have moved on to bigger and better in your life, let me tell you, just straight up, they are mad. They mad. They hate you just for that. They hate you just for that. You are causing them to reflect on their ego. You are causing them to reflect on their shortcomings. How dare you move on and survive and thrive without me? You really are thriving without me? I dare you. I dare you to not need me the way that my mind, that my demons told me that you did. I dare you to walk around with a smile on your face that did not come from me. I dare you to think that you are going to be happy with somebody else. I dare you. And when I tell you, watch out for that Hoover, because it's coming. Watch out for that Hoover. For a narcissistic person, the discard never happens, really. The discard never really happens. You, to a narcissist, will always be their property. You will always belong to them, especially if you was grade A supply. If you was grade A supply, it is going to be very hard for them to replace you. It is going to be hard for them to replace you. And we all know that anybody that has dealt with a narcissistic person, baby, they done had 15, 20, 40, 50 new supplies that cannot amount up to you. That's another reason why they hate you. They hate you because they have to now put this mask on. And not even put it on because they keep their mask on. They have to pretend and fake, and they have to extra love bomb this new supply because you couldn't act right, because you decided that you was going to show your tail and go and live your best life and not have to worry about their betrayal, not have to worry about their lies, not have to worry about nothing. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry for that. But these people, after a while, it becomes a joke. It becomes a joke. And if you have gone through narcissistic abuse, if you have not educated yourself 100% on narcissism, I challenge you. It is imperative that you get every piece of information that you can about these people. You're not crazy. You went through what you went through. These people will make you question your own reality. But I got off of the subject, y'all. I want to get back on the subject, and then I'm going to let y'all go because I don't want to keep y'all for too long. Be careful for that Hoover, that holiday Hoover. Because let me tell you something. The person that you decided to leave, the person that you decided that you was going to pick you over their dysfunction, over their lies, over their manipulation, over their gaslighting, over everything that you remember. I want you to think back to all the bad things that occurred, all the bad things that took place in your life, all of how your life was turned upside down when you had these people in it. I want you to remember that when that Hoover comes. I want you to remember that. Don't fall back into that trap. Do not get back in it. Do not get in the ring. Don't get in the circus with these clowns, because I'm telling you now, the same thing that you went through for all those years is going to be the same thing that they're going to take you through whenever you accept that Hoover. And they're going to sock it to you even worse this time, because you caused them to reflect on their shortcomings. You caused them a blow to their ego. You caused a narcissistic injury. So now, since you decided to do all of this to me, this is the way they think now. I am about to get you back. You gonna be dumb enough to get suckered back in to my Hoover after you caused me to have to reflect on all of my shortcomings, on all of my wrongs. I don't do nothing wrong. This is how they think now. I don't do nothing wrong. But yet you telling me that it's my fault? You telling me that I was the cause for the breakup, that I was the cause for the divorce, that I was the cause for the end in the friendship, in the situationship? Oh, baby, they're going to really sock it to you this time. They're going to really do you dirty this time. They're going to really talk about you like a dog this time. Oh, that smear campaign going to be intensified. They're going to have everybody thinking, not that You should care so much about what other people think of you. But you know what? If you are a decent person, if you have integrity, if you are a person of character, you care to a certain extent what people say about you. You hold yourself to a higher standard. Don't answer that Hoover. Do not answer that holiday Hoover. I want you to look at it this way. They're not hoovering you back because they miss you. They're not hoovering you back because they love you. They don't want you back because they have reflected on everything that they have done wrong and they want to fix it. This is not the reason for the Hoover. This is not the reason for them trying to get back into your life. This is an ego thing. This is something that they have to prove to themselves. They want, thank you, Holy Spirit. When a spirit has gone out of a man, catch this now. When a spirit has gone out of a man, it will wander around for some time until it decides to go back to the house from where it once came. This spirit will go back to that house, meaning the person. It will go back to that house to find it swept clean. It is swept clean, and they will say, I am going back to where I came from. They will go back and they will bring all of their little demon friends. And don't quote me on this, but I think the Bible states that the state of that man is worse than it was before those demonic demons last left. Those spirits will be intensified 7 or 10 times. It's either 7 or 10. So after you got rid of that narcissist, your house was swept clean. Your house was being swept clean. Them demons roam to and fro trying to figure out where they are to go now. And once they have realized that they have nowhere else to go, here come that Hoover now. They are going to try to come back to the house where they last left. And once they come back to that house and they seen that it was swept clean, unguarded, because if you answer that Hoover, this is unguarded territory for the enemy. They gonna come back. They gonna go back into their old house, which is you. If you answer that Hoover. And the state of which your life was in the first time, it is going to be worse. It is going to be worse. And you remember how chaotic your life was. You remember how it felt like you was walking up under a dark cloud. You remember how it felt like you just couldn't think straight half of the time. How your brain was foggy. You remember how your finances, it was almost like they was cursed. Don't answer that Hoover. Because the state that they left you in before will be 10 times worse than the state that they will leave you in this time. I want you to go look that scripture up for yourself. When a demon is casted out of a man, I want you to go look that scripture up for yourself. And I'm going to stop the video right here. I love y'all. I love y'all. I thank you for spending this time with me. The video was a lot longer than what I planned it to be, but I thank y'all so much for sticking around and listening. Do not accept that holiday Hoover. Do not accept a Hoover attempt from a narcissistic person, a toxic person in your life. They don't even have to be a narcissist. You don't even have to identify them as being a narcissist. They could just be a toxic person. It could be a toxic situation that you have left. That is the past. Don't you dare go back. Don't you dare go back. Continue to push. Continue to keep going. And you know what? You may be single. You may be single and healing. Working on yourself. Becoming a better version of you. Stay single. Stay single until you are fully healed. Stay single. Remain in a quiet place with God. Let him hide you. Let him do every single work on the inside of you that he needs to do. Allow God to be God in your life. Allow him to mold you into the woman that your husband needs for you to be. Stay single. Love on you. Love on God. Love on your children if you have children. You do not have to accept what any toxic person throws at you. You are bigger and you are better than that. I love y'all. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. I love y'all. I will see y'all on the next video. If you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Look, I'm going to give y'all a minute. I'm going to give y'all a minute. Hit that button. Hit that button. Hit that like button. There you go. Thank you. And, what was I going to say, y'all? That was something that I don't normally do. I will see y'all on the next video. I love y'all. Bye.